信じたい光が差すいくつもの方向、その先に答えが必ず待っているんだと、思い出だけを頼りに僕らはまた繰り出す昔感じたぬくもり求めてまた戦う。
Ah, 100 Line is such a good game, y'all. I highly recommend it. It was such a good time. I had you know people like Danganronpa, but did those games ever like make anyone cry? I'm not sure if they did. I could be wrong. I don't. The only Danganronpa game I'm particularly familiar with is the first one. Thank you, Saji. Yes, this is my. I should say. This is my summer look, my summer PNG tuber look for the time being. Uh, I know summer's half over, but never too late. It's only getting hotter. It's only getting hotter out there. I'm talking about 100 Line, which is the game whose ending theme we just played. Yeah. Um, I don't know if I can turn my mic up any more. I'm using my I'm using my Razer my microphone on built into my headphones because my regular one broke. I don't know how I can turn the volume up on that, unfortunately. I might I might I might have to ask everyone to turn their volume up so that their ears can get blown out when they watch another louder streamer. And for that I apologize. Let me look at my Windows settings. I don't think I can. Yeah, yeah. Volume's all the way up there. There's no gain button on the Razer Kraken Kitty Edition microphone, unfortunately. It's a very bare bones mic. But yeah, I was just saying, none of my friends on my Steam. Not that I have a lot of friends on my Steam page, um, because I don't give people my Steam code often because like I don't know I don't play multiplayer games, so like what's the point, right? But I guess you could spy on what I'm playing, and I guess that's a reason to. So maybe I should share that on my Blue Sky a little more often. But anyway, I don't see many people playing or owning. I don't think anybody of my friends own 100 Line, and I feel like it's kind of a shame because it's I just really fell in love with that game. Uh, and yeah, like I was saying, I don't know how emotional the Danganronpa games get. I don't feel like they get that emotional, but again, I could be completely full of it. It's been a long time since I've experienced Danganronpa 1. I experienced it the way many people did before it got brought to America, and that was through that one something awful thread. Like that was that's my experience with Kodaka with Kodaka's games before I played 100 Lines, so I could be like stupid. But yeah, that's right. That's a better way of looking at it. Summer. We got half summer left. The summer is half full, and there'll be, as long as it stays hot, there'll be plenty of more time to like be mostly naked and having a good time. I wonder if I walked into a polykill recently. I'm kind of wondering that. Like this is something that happens to queer people a lot. You just kind of end up in one. Um, and it just kind of happens. And I kind of wondered if that happened to me. Maybe I'm reading too much into things though. Anyway, I'm not going to put any context on that. No context there. I just thought I'd bring that up. Uh, for today's stream, I'm just kind of talking, and we're gonna be watching some anime. Hello, Diego. Hello. Let me greet everybody. Hello, Sachi. Hello, Sweebiome. Is it Sweebiome? Is that right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Safik Faye, hello. And Diego, hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, cool. When in doubt, with the Japanese pronunciation of things. Iuao. It's usually a safe bet because a lot of languages besides the English go with that pronunciation. Anyway, yeah, yeah. It's been I don't know 3 weeks since I last streamed, so not quite a month, and yeah, this is the reason I can't be a professional streamer. To be honest, I can't make myself stream. I have to be in the exact right mood. So my streams tend to be few and far between, and that's just kind of how I am. And I don't know. I figured if I could find my way to force myself to stream, I would have done it by now. But that's fine. And another thing is I like watching Twitch too much, so like I have to wait until all the streamers I'm watching are not streaming anymore before I can stream, and sometimes that never happens. But the other streamers are too entertaining. It's my fault. It's my fault that Tanky Fever is so entertaining. Their fault. Well, my fault too, somehow. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, I've been, I hope everyone's doing okay. It's been rough, and I hope everyone's hanging in there. I kind of am doing what I can to hang in there, and a lot of it is just being fucking ridiculous and perverted all over the place, and it's been working pretty okay. I can't be that perverted on Twitch. I'm in horny mode right now. I just noticed. That's just my normal look. But if I'm like really amorous, this is my eyes turn into this. I'm more or less normal right now. So I'll just keep it here for now. It's like if getting a cup of coffee is a date, you can decide later when you get absorbed into the polycule. Exactly. I guess technically I'm already part of a polycule because I've been in an open relationship for a while with my girlfriend. So, but have I entered another one? Have I entered a second one? Has a second polycule hit the Jacqueline? That'd be kind of neat. But anyway. In case I'm wrong, I shouldn't talk about it too much because then it would just be really awkward. Okay, I'm gonna play some more music. Just a second, because I just realized I'm still in talkie mode. What's some good songs I got that I can play on Twitch? Actually, hold on. We're gonna do a quick commercial break. Quick commercial break. Hold on. No, that's not it. That's later.
Looks like we made it just in time.
With not a minute to spare. The movie's just about to start.
We'll just sit here in a row.
Wait a minute. Something's missing.
He's right. We need popcorn and we need it fast.
You wait here in this row while I go to the concession stand and come back with popcorn. Good thing I brought this $5 bill.
Wait, that $5 bill's not going to buy popcorn for each of us.
She's right. It's going to take all of our $5 bills. That means popcorn and change for each of us.
That means change for each of our $5 bills, and that takes time we haven't got.
And those opening credits are rolling and fast.
This looks like a job for a 20.
A 20. Wait a minute. What about drinks?
Oh, yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Can't move. Feet stuck to floor.
Keeping good cartoons where they really belong.
Anyway. I was just thinking how, like, we got news recently that Cartoon Network is kind of in danger. And I don't know, it sucks. It sucks, but it already feels like it's been dead for a long time, People don't have cable anymore. So like the only way they've been watching Cartoon Network is like on the what's it called? The DTVs, and Cartoon Network is owned by, HBO or whatever. Somehow or other, they got owned by HBO Discovery. I don't know how that happened. And the HBO just fucking fucked up a fucking fucky fuck. That's how I would describe it. Hold on a second. I'm talking. I'm ranting while also looking at. Here we go. I'm ranting while also looking at music, and it's hard for me to do both at once. That's why I'm a bad streamer. What music do I feel like playing right now? Let's play. Hold on. I'm deciding. I'm making a big decision. Oh, we'll play Arceus. Sure, why not? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Cartoon Network was getting so good with talking about it hurts. Like people I knew growing up doing comics, like I would run into Rebecca Sugar at cons, and she was really nice to me. I wouldn't say we were big friends or anything. She was, a cool person. And Ian J, we would interact a lot on the internet, in IRC and chat rooms and stuff. So I considered him an old friend. And they finally got their shows, they got their dream jobs, they got their dream projects, and there've been a couple cartoons after Steven Universe, and then OKKO got kind of screwed over. And then since then we've had Craig of the Creek and some other cool shows, but it's been kind of nothing since then, right? I'm happy that friends and artists I knew got to eke their shows out before everything got fucked. But it sucks that it just kind of stopped. It just kind of stopped, and now they're deleting all their shows from the fucking DTV like there's some kind of poison, and what the fuck, man? Why did suddenly all TV executives in the world just want cartoons to die? And I don't know. It seems to me like the next step to saving this kind of thing is internet cartoons, right? I admittedly haven't watched the Digital Circus yet, or Hell of a Boss, but I do intend to, because it does seem like that is the thing keeping the whole thing alive, right? But it's I'm always gonna, I guess, we'll always have something, but I'm gonna miss Cartoon Network, because they were lots of good people. Whoops, hold on a second, gotta turn this down. Okay. Lots of good people that just got screwed over by a lot of bad bosses, just happens everywhere. And it's just kind of sad to know we'll never see commercials like that again, like stuff by William Street with the cool superheroes being goofy in movie theaters and stuff like that. That whole era is just kind of gone, and now we're just gonna be like grandmas like me, just reminiscing on the past, being like, oh god, we'll never see stuff like this again. And that's just kind of it, and it's got me thinking. And I've been downloading a lot of these commercials and groovies and stuff like that, to preserve. They're mostly on archive now. I'm downloading them to my own computer as much as I can, just in case something happens to archive. I would like to have proof that this Cartoon Network era existed. Let me see here. Back to the videos. I downloaded something. Let me see if I can find it. This is not very well organized. So give me a minute. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh, let's play this. Wait, not that. Excuse me. I already played this in my last stream. What's this? Hold on a second. Yeah. What do you... Yes, open it. Why is it giving me a security warning? Wait, why isn't it... Okay. Why is it being weird? Hold on. It's not opening it in. It created a new window to open it in. Hold on. Is this like the Droopy short? I think this is like the Droopy short. This is during that period when they did like these cartoon shorts by indie cartoonists using the classic Hanna-Barbera characters, or in this case Tex Avery.
Out of my tailor's truck.
And it was kind of like
Hold on, Charlie.
classic characters in modern art styles, doing modern things like ordering lattes. This one was one of the better ones, as I recall.
What the? Boy, you little... Come here. Wow.
Yeah, Andy Merrill. Sorry for... I gotta catch up on messages.
I don't like
Andy Merrill, yeah, he's treated... Oh, he's like the only person alive in Space Ghost, and everybody else got treated terribly, and he's being treated terribly, like... Thinking about it makes me so freaking... Anyway, Droopy.
I'm seeing things. I need a vacation.
I wish I could afford a vacation.
This is what everyone remembers Droopy for, just the bit where he just keeps... where the wolf can't run away from him.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to knock? You know what? He forgot his latte.
Forgot his latte. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna miss Cartoon Network. I need to get more stuff. I need to get like... It's hard to find like a pro labor cartoon. No way today's executives want you to see that. They want to bury that in the fire. I'm trying to get like all the like commercial breaks and stuff like that. It's hard to find an organized archive of those, so maybe I'll have to build one. But when I say commercial breaks, I mean like not just the groovies and stuff like that. Those are fairly easy to find, but like just like the bumpers, you know. You remember the Cartoon Network bumpers, which would play like Powerhouse, and like there would be like this checkered background that would show up in animations of the Cartoon Fridays characters, and announcer being like, "Hey Dexter, you're never gonna stop Dee Dee from entering your lab. Might as well deal with it. Oh, and now Dexter's laboratory," or something like that. Something funnier than that. Like I want a collection of all of those, every single one, you know. So far, like when I look around Archive, I see like Cartoon Network commercials, but it's like it's not just Cartoon Network. It's like every commercial during cartoon commercial breaks, including commercials for like Honeycomb cereal, where they like go, "Oh, Errol, kids, every kid loves honeycomb. Yeah. That kind of stuff. And like, I just want the Cartoon Network stuff. I enjoyed Honeycomb and all, but I'm looking for the Cartoon Network specific bumpers. And so I'm looking around for those. Anyway. One second. Thank you for the follow. Did that alert come up? I didn't see it. Okay, let me fix this. Let me fix this while I'm here. I don't know why the alert didn't come up, so I'm gonna have to... Like, I could hear it. You heard it, right? I can't reset the transform. Why can't I do that? Usually there's a... Oh, hold on a second. No, it's there. Okay, it did come up. It did come up. I'm just blind. I just can't see anything right now. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't really plan anything for this stream. I just wanted to be here and talk to people for a bit. So let's watch a bit of anime now, so I can get my thoughts together. I don't know if this is allowed. I don't care. Whoops. Come at me, anime copyright holders. My chokers are always black. I like the black choker. It's part of the ensemble that completes me. I'm wearing one with a snake on it right now in real life. Let me know if y'all need any if this is loud enough and you can hear it. Not that it's in English anyway. This is Kingdom Hearts 5. This is the part with the girls.
圧縮率が高すぎたのではないかな。こんなものだろう。初めてにしては上出来だ。
Enjoy the anime, y'all. I'm gonna make the text box a little bigger.
無理もない。
いる、うむ。エルイオラ、キル、アム、サイレス。
よろしい。合格だ。ここまではな。名は何とする？我らが娘よ。汝のパートナーの名は？
グラフ。
Tiara.
召喚の儀式、滞りなく済ませたようだな、ティアラ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Okay, just for y'all's information, understandably, they simplified the romanization of Tiala's name, but this is how it's actually spelled.
はい、長老様のご好意によりいただいた
Just so
こ
y'all
の機会、
know.
無駄には致しません。
Sorry, my hips are in the way of some of these subtitles. Hey, T-Pool. How you doing? We're watching Shamanic Princess. Hey, Zeno. Thank you for joining us. It's been a while since I've seen this anime. I don't entirely remember what it was about. I just remember it looked really freaking awesome. It has character designs by Atsuko Ishida. To speak in gamer terms, she did the character designs for Asuka 120%, the first one, and Money Puzzle Exchanger, among other games. And she is married to another animator named Amasami Obari. You may know about him. And they collaborate with each other a lot. They animate for each other's stuff a lot. This is like one of her magnum opuses. She did Ray Earth, like the character designs for the anime version of that, and this is like more like a personal project between her and some other writers and stuff. Hide the cursor. OBS, hide the cursor, please.
Tiara no番よ。
Everyone's gonna see my gigantic cursor that I need to use because I'm an old lady who can't see cursors very well. It's a little embarrassing.
さっきまでこんな手じゃなかった。そうよ。本当に自信を持ってそう言える？ティアだったら気持ちがよそに行ってるんだもの。そんなことないわよ。じゃあどんな手だった？
It is kind of a Connect 4 game. I think.
確かここがこう。それじゃああなた罪よ。本当はこっち。あ、そうこれよ。やっぱりずるいわ。よそ見ばっかりしてるからいけないのよ。兄さん。
なんだい、サラ。
ティアラがね、相手をしてほしいって。ちょっとサラ。強くなったのよ、ティアラ。頑張ってね、ティアラ。サラ？
Oh, she's setting her up.
お茶を入れてくるわね。ティアラ何がいい？
That's a cool friend. Tiara's got a cool friend.
ああ、頼むよ。
はーい。
駒を戻すよ。いいかな。
あ、ごめんなさい。
気分はどうだい？
大丈夫よ、兄さん。ごめんなさい。少しはしゃぎすぎたみたいね。
そうだな。
I don't think this is the actual first episode of Shamanic Princess. I don't remember the flashback lasting this long. I feel like this might actually be episode 5 of Shamanic Princess. Even though it's marked as episode 1. We're too far into it to go back and fix this. But just so you'll know, I believe we are starting at the wrong episode. The way Shamanic Princess goes is there's 4 episodes of the main plot and 2 episodes of a flashback to like how the characters all know each other. And all the characters look younger in those episodes. And Tiara, in fact, looks pretty young in this episode. I don't know why I guess somebody, whoever numbered these files, fixed it, quote unquote, by looking at the flashbacks and being, well, these episodes seem to take place before the other ones. I guess we have to reorder this. I guess the creators of this anime are wrong. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much kissing in Shamanic Princess. It's not really a romantic anime. It's more just a weird anime.
そうかい。大変だったね。
すっかり怯えちゃって困ってるの。
全く別の世界から召喚されたんだ。無理もないよ。
そういう決まりなの？
僕らにとってはね。でも彼にはどうかな。何の断りもなく連れてこられた上に全く別の体をあてがわれているんだから理不尽な話だよ。ごめん、君を責めてるんじゃないんだ。
グラムは私の最初のパートナーよ。仲良くしたいし大切にするわ。
Messed up arms will get kissed, but not
それは
but not faces.
奨励石だね。
うん、昔の人たちが力を貸してくれるの。私一人じゃまだ無理だからって。
過去の術師たちか。それでも君の年でパートナーを持つ子は初めてだろ。
花月だって力を持ってるじゃない。
僕のは貸し与えられたもの。君たちとは違うさ。
Does he have Uranus's hair? I guess he can kind of.
力か。
誰にでも授けられるものじゃない。君のような力は特にね。
もっと頑張りなさいってことね。うん。
If you can only kiss the girl's tragic runes, is that more Yuri or less Yuri? That's a good question, Yuri man. That was a reference to. That's a good question, Mega Man. That I think sucked. Sorry about that. I tried.
君、お前。何のこと？私よ。
I would say more Yuri though.
かわいい。素敵よあなた。
I mean, it does get pretty gay. Not in a terribly overt way, but you know, and the kind of thing you would expect from this era of anime. I think that Sailor Moon broke so much ground in many ways, but when it came to like making things like really homosexual in anime, they really like that. It was like a pioneer in the field. Honestly, without all the gay stuff in Sailor Moon, we wouldn't have gotten Utena, right? Because that's kind of what it kind of led to it. And the rest is history. Without Utena, we wouldn't have gotten Girly. I mean... I personally owe anime a lot of things. Like, maybe I would have found out I was a girl some other way, but without Sailor Moon and Utena, I don't know, it would have been difficult. I'm not entirely sure what's going on in this show. I've seen this anime a lot. It's only 6 episodes long and it moves kind of fast and it's kind of weird. But it's kind of like I don't really mind it being hard to follow. It just looks so pretty. And it's just so cool. The characters are so cool and it's got some great animation.
じゃあこれでチェックよ。
Check. It's a chess game. Oh.
負けちゃった。
Connect
これ
chess.
で5連勝ね。もう今に見てなさい。レナは強くなったわ。兄さんといい勝負かも。勝ったことあるわよ。いつの間に？でも1回だけね。何回勝負したの？それは内緒。そうだわ。もうお祭りの季節なのよね。そうね。
Sailor Moon, Utena, and Clamp. Yeah, I would say like
ティアラ
very,
だわ。そう。
very
じゃあ
close
私そろ
connections.
そろ。
Like Sailor Moon, you know, had
いいわ。後でするから。じゃあごちそうさ
Oh,
ま。
I'm drawing a blank. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
ねえ、たまには3人でお話ししない？うん。またね。そうじゃないのよ。あの子今大変でしょ？当たりがきついの。特に私にはね。じゃあね。レナ。お花いつもありがとう。どういたしまして。
I'm a bit out of it, so I did forget Ikuhara's name for a second. But yes, Sailor Moon had Ikuhara as its chief director, and as a lot of people know, I'm not 100% sure if this is true or not, but it's been said that Utena came initially from a story idea he had for Haruka and Michiru.
何か悩みでもあるのかしら。あなた知ってる？
And like Ray Earth probably got greenlit as an anime because of the success of Sailor Moon, right? And that's where kind of
あな
Clamp
たも
took
いろい
off.
ろ大変でしょうけど、サラのことももう少し。
やめてよ。あなたに何がわかるっていうのよ。
This is Reina. This is Tiala's rival.
帰るわ。
Which means they love each other.
ティアラ、パートナーのことおめでとう。今更だけど。みんなあなたに期待してるわ。頑張ってね。レナ。
Like, just tell you good luck. We're all counting on you. I should probably be more familiar with Clamp's works than I am. I mostly just know Ray Earth and bits of X.
私のパートナーに手出しは許しません。去りなさ
I
い。
watched RG Veda a long time
威勢がい
ago.
い
Not
けど。
long enough that I
で
don't
もね、
remember it too
自
well.
分の足元をよく見てごらん。
And you like the Blood Lady. It's a cool
無駄に
idea.
私はあなたの神。誰の助けもいらない。私たちは二人で一人。仲良くしましょう。
Damn, I don't remember this. That's kind of gay. Kind of a little. Anyway.
ここまでか。彼女自身で解決しなければならない問題だ。類いまれなる力がかえってあだとなったか。残念だ。
A lot of Clamp's works seem fairly depressing, which is, admittedly, I'm a bit of a weakling when it comes to stuff like that, and I don't actively seek stuff out. Not as often these days. There was a time when I probably. Thank you for the follow.
ティアラ、いるんでしょ？
I swear that I did not see the alert that time, but maybe I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I hid the alerts for some reason. What? Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, the alert was hidden. I think I accidentally hid the alert while I was testing it out, seeing if it was working or not. Anyway, thank you for following. Sakura, I saw Cardcaptor Sakura. Hell yeah, that show rules, and it's not depressing. I hear RG Beta is pretty depressing. X is pretty depressing, of course. Blood, I'm not so sure if I want to see, because it's almost like a Guro anime. It's like you want to be freaked out and grossed out, watch Blood. And I used to have a thing for Guro, not so much these days. I feel like I'm in a different headspace, and I don't quite get much from it as I used to in my other headspace. Makes me wonder what kind of headspace Clamp ended up in to start making that stuff. I don't know, it's not like it's that much more violent than X was, but... I haven't seen Chobits. Isn't that like the one X Clamp created and Gainax made? Or am I thinking of something else? This is not the kind of anime you should only be half paying attention to. Like, what's wrong, Tiala? Are you okay? Sorry, I haven't been paying too much attention. Okay, get better, girl. Oh, I've seen Mayuki-chan in Wonderland, come to think of it. That's not depressing either. It's just horny. And super gay. Yeah, yeah. Kiala's voice actress was by a gal who went by like a single name, kind of like Madonna. I do not remember it offhand. Sayuri, okay. And yeah, she passed on like only a few years after this anime, I think. It's a bummer.
でも自分の力が知らないうちにあんな風に怖かったの。今でも不思議ね。今は少しも怖くない。サラの声が聞こえていた時から恐怖は消えていた。
This is a neat episode by...
自分の力を解く勇気がなかった。
Again, I should be clear, this is not the first
二人のお
episode.
かげよ。それとレナ
This was numbered wrong.
そうね。
We watched this out of order.
でも
We
ね、
broke the law.
それがティアラの強さなのよ。あなたはすべてわかってる。自分の力についても。
It would actually make more sense if we had watched this as the fifth episode, like we were supposed to, even though chronologically it takes place first. Because I believe they wrote this episode under the assumption that we have watched the first 4 episodes. It's kind of like Star Wars Episode 1. It's like you really need to see that after you've seen the original trilogy, so that you can actually be surprised by, you know, Darth Vader and all that. You're not supposed to see the actual episode 1 first.
行くのね。うん。私もグラムに会いたいわ。
I have seen Full Moon Wosugashite, yeah. Yeah.
気をつけて。兄さん
A
のた
long
めに。
time ago, but I remember really liking it. It was super messed up and cool.
懲りもせずまた来たわね。でもダメよ。こいつはもう私のもの。
Oh, I'm gonna die really young of cancer if I don't get an operation, but I won't be able to sing anymore, so I'm just gonna die
グ
young.
ラムは私のパートナーよ。あんたなんかの好きにはさせないわ。
I'm okay with that. Then
大げ
magical
さにわ
girl,
めかないで。どうってことない
magical
で
girl
し
mascot helps
ょ。これ
her
くらい。
out. Things get better, but still messed up in
お
ways.
前、甘く見ないで。もう怖くないの、あんたなんか。グラム。
Blood Lady.
エルセラエムイスはミストス我が名はティアラ
You're a
我
good
が命
kisser,
に
but
従
apparently
え
you suck. We're gonna deep blood you. This blood lady looks a lot like
あなたは
Tiala's
私
like
のもの
alternate
になるのよ
form. So maybe this is like the story of how she got this form. Yeah, it absolutely is her alternate form. No nipples. This is allowed on Twitch, as far as I know. God, this has such good designs. Hatsuko Ishida is so good.
ありがとう大丈夫よ
よくやった。契約は成就された。そして新たな力をも手に入れたな。
That's right.
自らの
Mitsuki
力に
needed
対
to
する
reach
恐
her,
れによくぞ打ち
her
勝っ
love. This boy
た。お前
she
は我ら
loved.
の誇りだ。我らが深き眠りからの目覚めも
Even though
その
she's
甲斐
like
があ
eight,
ったと
but
いう。
you know, it's shoujo
その
anime.
者
It's
は良きパートナーとなるであろう。大切にしてやるがよい。またお前の身を案じ救いの手を差し伸べてくれた者たちにも感
It's
謝
like a
するのだぞ。
staple of cool anime from this era.
召喚されし者グラムは今より晴れてティアラのパートナーとなる。我らの使命はここまでだ。ではさらばだ。
Oh no!
大丈夫よ怖がらないで
Okay, that was basically how Tiala became a magical girl. Here's the correct way, once again, for those who just joined
こ
us,
こが
here is the correct way
あ
to
なた
spell
の
her
新
name.
しいふるさとよあなたの名はグラムグラム
I don't blame them for just going with
そ
Tiara.
して私はティアラティアラもう一度ティアラティアラ
Tiala. You can hear them doing the L
よう
sound.
こそガーディアンワールドへ風に満ちつけて飛ぶ鳥が
Oh, jeez. The problem with a PNG tuber, sexy though I might be, is that you can't watch me dance like you can with my 3D model. I mean, I guess I could. There, that's kind of a dance. It's the bunny dance. What's going on with those subtitles? Oh no. Looks like some things are leaking into them that shouldn't be. Cool, sexy anime. What more can you want? You know... Oh, it's by Princess Project. They're princesses. You know... I don't know. I like to be sexy on the internet, you know. I think everybody who follows me on the Blue Sky knows this. But you notice how like over time society and media has portrayed sexy women as acting only a certain way. And when I do my pictures and stuff, I find myself almost impulsively trying to mimic this kind of thing. And you know what that means, like pouty looks and looking up at the camera like, oh look at me, I'm hot. And I don't know, it feels off when I do it. And it's not like because I've been living as a woman for only like 5 years. Maybe it's a little to do with it, but it's mostly just because I feel like it isn't really my personality, you know? Like I like being hot. I like people looking at me. I've got exhibitionist tendencies and all that. But I don't like acting like a sexy girl. So when I try to go live with that kind of stuff, I can't really do it. I'm just like a dork. And that's kind of the reason why it's taken me. I've been sitting on, like, I've had this Fansly account for years, and I've been posting my pictures there as well, where I'm just looking really sexy and slutty faced and stuff like that, and it doesn't feel quite right. And then I posted a video that's me just being like a cam girl, like all the other cam girls, really. Like, no real difference. And I feel like I have to be more like, do my own thing. But what is that? How do I do sexy stuff in like a way that's like more like my geeky self, you know? And hopefully I'll stumble across it. But like, yeah, that's kind of why I haven't really streamed there. Because like, what do I do for like a sexy stream with people watching and stuff? What can I do? How do I act? How can I not fall over and die from embarrassment, even though I like being watched, you know, because I don't know how to act, and so I'm just saying this because I might actually try that kind of stream, not on Fansly, because I've given up on Fansly with their silly little compliance with Visa. You'll know about that, but people appointed me toward joysticks.com or whatever it is, and I'm like, well, that actually looks like a good replacement. And that might be something I might try there. But as soon as I think about it, I'm like, how do I do that? I don't know.
I am a scientist. I do not create the music.
Oh, but you do. Listen here. With your mathematical and science skill, Dexter, you've mastered the arpeggio.
You are right, Professor. I did, Professor.
Here comes inspiration. When my music meets your science, they're the biggest of the giants, and they'll solve all their problems and throw their troubles away. Yeah, yeah. When you take the math, you know, next to do, re, mi, fa, so, you can mix them all around and you got some music to play. Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow is a brighter day if we work together. Together we can pave the way, it'll last forever. Just open your heart, unlock that prison deep down in your mind. Step up to your console, create some music, and breathe in the good sunshine.
But of course they did. Of course they did.
Tomorrow is a brighter day
if we work together. Together we can pave the way.
It'll last forever. Just open your heart, unlock that prison deep down in your mind. Step up to your console and breathe in the good sunshine. Oh, this was fun. Well, Dexter, I guess you don't need me anymore.
Gee, I guess you're right.
See you around, Dexter.
Yeah, see you around. Think Einstein, that's over.
Dexter is so tsundere. Won't admit he loves music. All right, that was nice. Anyway, I just thought about how I wanted to talk about that the attempts at sexiness online, because I was just kind of thinking about that while watching a rather sexy anime. But then I got really embarrassed and I played a Dexter's Lab clip. I might talk about this more in future streams, but you know, it's kind of funny, like, how easy it is to just, like, post an artwork with my Sona in it, or post a picture I took a few minutes ago, and then just kind of, like, cover my face and go into bed and be like, I can't wait for people to look at me. But then, like, you're up live and trying to talk about things in a very roundabout way, and you can't do it because you're just too much of a dork. And when I think about that, I'm like, maybe I should incorporate the fact that I'm a really bashful dork into my sexy stuff, because it's not like people dislike that kind of thing. Don't people have like a lot of favorite anime characters that are like that? You know, they're like, oh, I'm so sexy, but I don't know it. Cover my face and go, oh, and I'm kind of like a real life version of that, and I could just put that in my stuff, but I guess I kind of do. But only in my comics, only in my Asonas, only in the artworks. It's hard to, well, I don't know. Am I doing it now? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little. I might talk about it more, but I can only talk about it for so long before I explode. And I'm about to explode pretty quick. I don't have an explosion animation for this PNG tuber, but if I did, I would be probably pushing a button right now. Okay. What I want to do next is play. I feel like I need to play the actual first episode of Shamanic Princess, if you're okay with one more 30-minute anime. I was going to play a different anime, but I feel like I messed up and I have to correct this little problem. So if episode 5 was presented as episode 1, then maybe episode 6 is episode 2 and episode 1 is episode 4. That's what I'm thinking, so... Or no, episode 3. Whoop. Let's see. Okay, this looks like episode 1. This looks like episode 1. Being a beautiful dork is pretty sexy. I'm happy I am in that archetype. Part of me is like wishing, man, I kind of wished I figured out I was a girl a lot when I was a lot younger. But on the other hand, I'm holding out pretty well. People don't know. People get really surprised when I tell them I'm almost 48. They're like, you look half that age, and we meet it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I do.
間違いないよ。ヨルドの座はこの町にあるよ。僕の心に感じる。
あんたにハートなんてあったっけ？
しっけえな。僕の気高くも美しい心を君に見せることができないってのは。
This is the actual first episode. This is how Tiala is introduced with her cool heart window outfit.
近づいてくる。
And she's out fighting.
来てるよ。
わかってるわ。あんたで大丈夫？
多分。
おやめ、ジャポロ。
やっつけられたのに。
意味ないわ。弱すぎるもん。でもいるのは間違いないわね。
Look at those drills.
花月。
Those are some powerful drills there. My hair has drills. My Sona's hair has drills. I do not in real life have these drills. I wish I did.
捕まえてみせる。
I do plan to go to a stylist soon, finally, for like the first time in forever. I'm planning to literally just give her a picture of my Sona and be like, can you make my hair big like this? It doesn't have to be as anime, but can it at least be big? Can it be like 80s, 70s, 80s style? And I'm sure she'll find a way to do it. Excuse me a moment, gotta turn this up. 'Anime, I like the anime openings where the characters sing the song. And these do sound like Christmas bells, don't they? Ute ass pose here. Reina and Tiala look so like old friends in this opening. They're not friends. It's kind of funny. They do not like each other. That means they love each other. I think I'm done dancing. Hold on a second. Good night. Thanks for stopping by as always, Sadri. Always good to see you.
やれることはやるけどどうなるかしら。
なんて無責任な発言。こんなことじゃ先が思いやられるね。
勝手に言ってれば。
ああ、いくらでも言わせてもらうよ。君はいつだって計画性がなくて行き当たりばったり。うるさいよね。自分は言ってもいいって言ったんだろ。
物事を聞いた通りに。
This show is one of the better like cute mascots in my opinion.
それを聞くなんてさらに最低。
あっそう。あっそうっていう返事も最低って言うと思って。
ありがとう。
I like that arigato. Always sticks in my mind as one of the best like fucking things kind of arigatos that came out of an anime character. But yeah, I like Chapelo. He's drawn like a, you know, he's not drawn with like an anime face. He looks like an actual critter, but he behaves like a mascot with his gestures and crossing his arms and being a little bastard and stuff, and I really like that.
嬉しいわ、ティアラ。誰かがそうしなければならないとしたら、もちろんあなたが適任よ。ならいいけど、頑張ってね、ティアラ。簡単にはいかないと思うけど、あなたならできるわ。預言者みたいね、サラ。
So yeah, we in the quote unquote first episode, actually episode 5, we saw these characters, but they were quite a bit younger. This is their actual age in the actual series. I'm not actually sure what the age actually is. It's probably like 18 or something, or 17. They look older, but it's probably 18 or 17 because it's anime.
んと言います。ご両親と一緒に海外に行ってらしたので、この町に来たのは最近だそうです。この町は初めてだそうなので、皆さんで友達になって一緒に勉強やスポーツに励んでください。ティアラさんの席は
I know this
ご両
bitch.
親はご一緒じゃないの？ちょっと事情があってこっちには一人で来てるの。
アポリね、根掘り葉掘り聞いちゃ失礼よ。私スザンダ・ホワイト、よろしくね。
私アポリネ・ファリア。
ミミ・ジョイマンよ、よろしく。
こちらこそよろしく。このクラスに入れてよかったわ。友達がたくさんできそう
よかったら私が友達第1号になってあげよっか。
あんたが第1号？ティアラの人生の中で唯一のお手になりそうね。
何その言い方、トゲあるじゃない。
私みたいな美しいバラにはトゲはつきものよ。嫌だったら友達にならなくてもいいのよ、ティアラ。
みんな楽しそうね。
You speak with thorns.
レナ、ティアラよ。
I'm gonna say that to the next person that insults
こ
me.
のクラスの委員長なの。
はじめましてレナ。
はじめましてティアラ。いいお友達になりましょう。
よろしくね。
That's so cool. The eye reflection. Oh yes. They're pretending they don't know each other, but they're got some kind of cursed fate.
じゃあまた明日ね。
レナ、ティアラ。こんなところで会うなんて奇遇よね。で、どういうことなの？全然聞いてないわよ。あなたがこっちに来てるなんてことを。
私もあなたがこちらへ来ることは知りませんでしたわ。
ちょろったら私たちを競わせるつもりなのかしらね。
さあ、どうでしょうか。私には分かりかねますが。
いいわ、あなたに答えは期待していないから。
でもせっかくですから、力を合わせてヨルドの
This anime is so fucking pretty. Like these characters are just talking to each other, but look at this art.
私はあなたの助けなんか全然必要ないわ。帰って足手まといよ。
それは言い過ぎですよ。
リオン。
お久しぶりです、ティアラ様。お変わりないようですね。お口の悪さも含め。
あなたにそんなこと言われる筋合いはないわよ。
これは失礼よ。
皆さんはじめまして。ティアラのパートナーのジャポロです。
グラムから変わったのですか。こんにちは、レナです。
パートナーのリオンです。以後よろしく。
Kind of a weird looking guy, isn't he?
でもあんたが出てくると調子が変わっちゃうのよね。そう？用が済んだんならさっさと引っ込んで。
やれやれ。
とにかくお
Good
互い
night,
話し合わせてい
Diego.
きま
Thank
し
you
ょう。
for stopping
い
by.
いわね。
After this
問題
anime,
ないはずよ。
after this episode, I will probably be turning in myself.
Yoし、これで1時間は僕らだけの世界だ。
フィールドを作る力をパートナーにしか持たせないなんて不便よね。
文句多いな、ティアラは。
いいから早くヨルドの座を探してよ。
はいはい。間違いない。近い近い。結界が張ってあるのがわかる。その中心に向かっていけば感じる。ヨルドの座が動いてる。
大丈夫か、サラ。
兄さん、ごめんなさい。私のために。
いいんだ、サラ。喋らなくて。
ごめんなさい。
心配しなくていい。お前は俺が守る。
本当に確かなんでしょうね。
間違いないよ。
I think it's best if you all forget about the episode we saw before this one. That was supposed to be us meeting Sarah. The not in a dream Sarah for like the first time. Something's wrong with her.
どうするティアラ。
止まっている世界の中で壁を作れる人は私がよく知っている子かしら。
Kashira. When you really listen to the Japanese language and you hear like mature anime girls talking are like really prim and proper ones. You hear Kashira a lot.
何の真似か聞いてるのよ。今すぐお話ししなければいけないかしら。
There it is again.
訳ありだけど話す気はないってことね。ジャポロ離れて。いいわ。力で決着をつけましょう。私ティアラと共にある者たちよ、集まれ。集まってその力を私に貸すがよい。私の喜びはお前たちと共にある。このシンボルのもとに来たれ。
道は開かれた。
This is so cool. Like Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live, I can only just say that was awesome. It's such a creative way they're using stands.
"力で私に勝てると思う？次の力を呼び出してもいいわよ。でも急がないと間に合わないかも。ほら、急いで急いで。
Bring out your next Pokemon, Rena.
終わりにしましょう。リオン。やるわね、リオン。こんなもんじゃダメよね。やめましょう。力を持つ者たちよ、お前たちの力の源を今ここに見せてくれ。私ティアラとの契約を果たすがよい。太古の書よ、お前に記された文字と共にあるその力のすべてをこのティアラの名前に重ねるがよい。契約のもと命令する。ギルエルド・ザバス。
Oh, she. Okay. Oh, nice tats.
中和者だ。花月がすぐそばに来てるんだ。
言われなくたってわかるわよ。花月、私来たのよ。あなたを捕まえに。逃げられっこないのは分かってるでしょ。出てきたらどうなの。帰りましょう、ジャポロ。
でも
行くわよ。
待ってよ。
困ったことになりましたね。
こうなると思ってたんでしょ。
ええ。
すまないレナ。
言わないで、花月。私あなたの力になりたいと思っているの。
俺のためにティアラと戦うなんて。
あなたのためじゃないわ。サラのためにやっているつもりよ。そのつもりだけど、私にできることをやるつもりです。
すまない。
お前にヨルドの座の探索を頼みたい。
はい。
花月が持ち去ったヨルドの座は我がガーディアンワールドにはなくてはならぬもの。もし引き渡すのを拒んだ時は分かっておるな。
花月を殺します。
覚悟を決めておるようだな。行くがよい、ティアラ。
Cool beard, man.
何を自分の世界に浸ってるのさ。
うるさいわね。あんたに関係ないでしょ。
関係大ありだろ。パートナーなんだよ僕は。包み隠さず話し合おうよ。しかし驚いたな。レナがいるのは聞いてたけど花月の味方になってたとは。
ちょっと待って。あんたレナがこっちにいること知ってたの？
僕はむしろレナがこの場所にヨルドの座を取り戻しに送られた後連絡がつかなくなったっていう情報を一切知らされずティアラがこっちへ送られてきたっていうことに何か意図を感じるけど。
そうよね。あ、じゃああんた今日レナと会った時にそのこと教えてくれればよかったじゃないの。仲良く挨拶なんかしちゃってさ。
答えその1。僕は君が何を知ってて何を知らないのか知らなかったんだから教えようがなかった。答えその2。僕は礼儀正しい動物だから初対面の人とはきちんと挨拶をしたい。
Well-mannered
答えにな
animal.
ってるかな。
あ、そう。
君が花月やレナと幼馴染っていうのも聞いてるんだ
He
けど
sure is.
他にも
You
何
sure
か
are,
情報ある？
Japolo.
どうしてあんたがそんなに無神経な動物なのかっていう情報はないの？
I love these faces.
悪いけどその情報はないね。
あ、そう。
It really looked like Obari animated that scene, by the way.
レナか。ま、いいけど。また会ったわね、ティアラ。サラ、どこにいるの？探してるのよ。知ってるでしょうけど、花月と一緒よ。花月、おまけにレナも一緒じゃないのかしら。そんなこと聞くなんてティアラらしくないわね。受け取って。探すものは手の中にあっても本物じゃないかも。
美しさとはあるものを飾り立てることによって生まれてくるばかりではありません。むしろ機能性、合理性そのものに美は存在するといった考え方が登場してきていたのです。それはミハイラ・
Okay, this looks like a college classroom to me, so they gotta be at least 18.
レナの顔を見てるんだもの。
さては女が女に惚れたな。
そんなわけないでしょ。でもさ、レナって女の子から見ても男の子から見ても理想って感じするわよね。なんか戦う前から叶わないって感じ。私
These
そう
are
は思わ
college
ないけどな。
girls.
ま、ティアラもいい線
Uncommon sight in anime.
でもね、そういう意味じゃないんだけど。
ジャポロ？こんにちは、ジャポロ。
やあ、リオン。何か用かい？
レナ様が今晩ティアラ様と話をしたいと言われて、その場所と時間を伝えに来たんだ。
なるほど。で、リオン、ここだけの話。はっきり言ってレナさんは決まりを破ってるんじゃないかな。
それを判断するのはレナ様の仕事だよ。
ふん、君はお姫様に仕える忠実なしもべってわけだ。
そうなるかな。
行くの？
せっかくご招待いただいたんですもの。お断りしちゃ失礼でしょ。どっちにしろレナが邪魔してたら花月にはたどり着けないじゃない。だったらやるしかないでしょ。私がやるしかないじゃない。
I do love me that latex outfit she's got. I would like one of my own. I wouldn't be able to fill the heart window out quite as well as she does, of course, but not much I can do about that. Unless I find some kind of wonder hormone out there. Can make my scrawny ass body stick out in places a little bit more. That'd be nice. A little bit. I think I have a pretty, I have a pretty cute pretty cute figure. Not every cute girl has to be super busty, but you know,
呼び出したってことは
well, like a little
話す
more,
こと
a
があるんじゃ
little,
ない？
little bit more.
ティアラ、ガーディアンワールドに帰ってくれませんか？ヨルドの座は私が花月さんと話し合って何とかします。
やっぱりそういうことを。ヨルドの座は今すぐ取り戻さなきゃいけないのよ。逃げた人間をかくまって一緒に話し合ってる場合じゃないでしょ。
サラがこのまま死んでもいいのですか？
どういうこと？
あなたは花月を愛していたんじゃないですか。恋人とその妹をそこまで冷たく追い詰めることができるなんて私には信じられません。
言うことはそれでおしまい？あなたの勝手な干渉には付き合いきれないわ。そっちこそ封印して送り返してあげる。
最低の女ね、ティアラ。
Oh my.
あなたにそんなこと言われる筋合いはないわ。あなたの考える女らしさこそ単なる自己満足じゃないの。吐き気がするわ。
ティアラ、私あなたが嫌い。私の力であなたを殺す時があるとしたら今だわ。
あなたが
Girls
そ
do
んな
not
に
like each
上手だっ
other.
たなんて知らなかった。好きなようにやってみなさいよ。私の力よ、シンボルのもとへ来たれ。分かってないわね、エレナ。力は大きさじゃないのよ。あなたの力ごと切り裂いてあげようか。もう終わりかしら。
What you gonna do, Tiala?
自分の力を過信しすぎたんじゃないかしら、ティアラ。私だってこれぐらいできるのよ。ヨルドの座のことは私が任されたのよ。あなたは必要とされていないのよ。
これで終わり？
しまった。ユナ様、私がやります。力をお貸しください。
でも
迷っている場合じゃありません。僕とレナ様の力を合わせなければ勝てる相手じゃありません。
They got a fuse.
ギルエルドのもと命令する。ギルエルド・ザマス。
Okay, now she can finish this transformation. Unfortunately, the episode we saw before kind of spoils it. We've seen the Blood Lady. We've seen what she looks like. But pretend you didn't. Pretend you're like, oh, cool. Look at this. Just showing off now. I mean, I don't blame her. So cool. Wings forming the shape of the moon. That didn't work out.
みたいです、レナ様。
リオン、実力が違いすぎるわね。どうする？
レナ様、力を私の心につないでください。
本気になったようね。
And that's the first episode. Hey, thanks everybody who stayed up late to watch some anime with me and listen to me awkwardly talk about whatever popped in my head. When I brought up my BlueTuber just now on Blue Sky, I was pretty convinced there was really no place to use it. But so many people at once recommended joysticks, and I'll give that a look. I'll give that a look. Like, I could start out by streaming a game I wouldn't be allowed to stream on Twitch, and not doing much more than that. Just seeing how that goes. I feel like I could spend the rest of my life just kind of staying in my room, being my usual shut-in self, and being super sexy in my art and photos. But I feel like I'd be missing out on a lot if I didn't take it a little bit further. I don't know. I know it's a little bit awkward, but I think a little bit of awkwardness is worth it if you really want to live, especially in these times, which are just super uncertain. If things are gonna be fucking nuts, I would like them to be fucking nuts in a completely sexy way sometimes, and not just in a completely awful way all the time, you know? I want to balance it out. I want to help balance it out for me and for everybody else. So, yeah. Please keep thanks everybody who looks at my stuff, who looks at me, who watches me here. Hopefully will watch me in other places, cuz I like that, and I hope you like it too. Yeah. Anyway, that should be it for now. I will be back maybe later in the month, and we'll watch the second episode of Shamanic Princess, provided I don't get killed for airing it. I don't think anybody in America owns the rights to it. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Anyway, that's my stream for tonight. We'll just raid Lord BBH and watch him play some arcade games as he does. It's pretty late though. He might be ending the stream right now or very soon, but we'll watch the tail end of his stream. So yeah. Good night, everybody.